All right, just got here for day 2. Last night it snowed like crazy. It rained a lot last night and this morning. Hopefully it doesn't deter people from coming to the show, but we're still going to be buying. The buying sign's right there. Have this cool, I don't know if I showed this one off yet, ways to pay. Again, there's just some homemade ratchet signs before the actual marketing kit all comes in. But we're thinking about changing the setup. I'm not sure. We got the 2 cases right there. We got some value boxes and such, and I still want the buying station to be right there. So we just got to try to figure it out and see what makes sense. I want to make sure that it's not too crowded or anything. But look at all the cards that we bought, though. So we bought 3 full rows of cards. Again, we're trying to buy this weekend. If we don't sell all too much, that is totally okay. Obviously, we want to try to sell. If I can just use the vending platform as a means to buy a ton of inventory for the shop, then I'll absolutely do so. But very excited for day 2. Hopefully the weather doesn't deter people, so let's get going, guys.
Do you want something from Duncan?
No, I still have my Celsius.
Good help is tough to find. Let me know if you find any.
It ain't here and it ain't walking away. Matt, what are we doing here?
Sleeving some bags.
This video was brought to you by my loyal patrons through the channel membership program. Pledge today and receive exclusive perks, benefits, early access to videos, and more. Link in the description.
You traded all or no?
I do, but only out of the point to that one. Only out of that case.
I'm gonna go take a look.
Okay. So what were the numbers you did have on this stuff? Hey?
I think I had like 18 on this one.
Okay.
The refractor. The MJ, I think I was at 50.
Okay.
50 or 60, I can't remember. The Volpe, like 25. The Bregman, 35. And then the Shohei, I don't really have a like set price on that.
What'd you say on this one?
Oh, like 35.
And what'd you have on this one? I'm sorry.
I think, I don't even remember, like 35. Huh? Yeah, so maybe trading.
We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can do something. Okay, so we're a little off on some of them. I'll go through with what I have. So the Skeens I had 15 to 20. You said 18, so we're spot on. The MJ I had 56 on. The Volpe I had 16. Bregman 30. There was a sale in November I saw for way more, but the more recent one. So if you want to keep it, I totally get it. But I mean, I'm just going based off of the recent ones, which is December. If there was a few in January or February, it would be different. And then I had 135 on the Otani. The Otani's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Alright, so we're really far off on the Volpe.
That's fine. If you want to take it out because we're off, that's totally fine.
This I'm fine with 56.
Okay. Now I'm just trying to establish market value before we kind of go over like a cash offer or a trade number. Once we can hammer out our market value, then we can kind of go from there. So you're good with the Jordan. The Skeens, you said you're at 18, 15 to 20.
Couldn't do 35 on this?
Probably. I mean, if I'm buying, I'm going to offer you a percentage off whatever the number we comes to. You want to keep the rest?
Yeah. Because the Otani.
Probably if just these two. I mean, I'd probably want to be at 70 in terms of a market value.
75?
Not if I'm buying. If I'm buying, I'm offering you like 70% of whatever the market value is. Because I can't buy it for market. What am I going to do with it if I buy it for market?
So what would you add on this if you were to buy it?
It would be, I mean, the more you take out, the worse the deal gets on it. I'd give you 35 for it.
Yeah, I'll just hold on.
I don't blame you. The better the stuff, the more stuff is, the better the deal gets.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You said you had some stuff?
Just 2 things.
2 things. What do we have?
250 for both.
250 for both. 869. What a random one. Let's see. So I mean, 250 for both is probably market value. I can't give you market value.
What'd you have this at?
It was about 250. It was like 230, 250.
For market?
For market, yeah. The market, 231.
Okay.
So
we'd be off. Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Really.
You're welcome.
5, 8, 14, 24, 30, 34, 125, 120. I do, yeah. I do. QR code's here if you want to subscribe. You'll see this vlog on there. I'll do a pickup video for on there.
This deal will probably be on there. 125, 135, 135, 135, 135, 145. Just give me 160 for everything.
160 for everything?
160 for everything.
Oh yeah, I'll do.
No,
Can I add some more after?
Yeah. So make sure I don't mess this up. 3, 6, 9, 2, 2, 250, 350, 385. I'm gonna write that down. What'd you grab from there? So I got 385 sticker on there. That's not a number yet. I'm just letting you know what's there. I checked it twice too. I don't need to mess up again. 15, 30, 40, 55, 65, 65, 125, 125. You're at 130. Those are the recent sales of these ones, yeah. I didn't find anything on the Kenneth Walker though.
Okay.
Where were these ones at? I was probably off on some of them, I'm guessing. What do you want to pay for them? Let me ask you that.
For these, I was like, 30 on this is fine, and then 25 and 30. And then those were a little more. Those I was pretty close, and then
Cool.
like, this is like 35, this one was 35, and this one was like 30.
That's what market value is, right? Or is that what you wanted to pay?
That's what I pay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me write this all down, because again, that stuff's older stuff, so I don't mind coming down on this stuff. So like my thing is, when I price cards out, when I get them at the shop, I price them in good faith. And then as you know, the market changes, up and down.
Yeah, I feel you.
So like, I mean, I priced this card out and it was 30, last sale did 35. I'm gonna stick to 30 on it. But you know, these cards where they're a little bit older, then yeah, I mean, these are like 3-4 months old. So what'd you want? You said 30 or 35?
35 on this, 35 here, and then just throw this one at 35.
Okay, and then you were 30 here, 25 you said?
Yeah.
And 30? 30, 30, 55, 85. This was 105. That's what you wanted to be.
Now that I'd pay $100.
I'm trying to keep these stacks clean.
Yeah, of course.
So you want to be at 105, you said 100.
Yeah. That was
85, this was 105. What did I have? Give me 360?
Yeah. 360?
I had 395. So but those numbers that you wanted to pay, so I'm coming down even more than what you wanted to pay. Does that work?
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, I do try. I try to give good deals out. Can't get a good deal nowhere except Murph's Card Time. If you could, give the shop a follow on Instagram, YouTube.
I get the YouTube.
From the last deal that we just did, I counted up a bunch of cards that he had, and unfortunately, I was like a whole $100 off. I'm not gonna blame me being tired or fatigue or anything. I think in conversation, I just quickly forgot the current number I was at, so I just added an extra 100, and I was like, hey, here's 300 and something dollars. He's like, wait a second, I think there's only 200. I recounted it, and I was way off. Mistakes happen. It was an honest mistake. He was cool about it, but when you're working on deals, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just make sure you're honest and own up to it, and be completely transparent when you're making deals. I made a mistake. It happens to the best of us. What up? Hell yeah. Which card? Yeah. You can just go grab it if you want. I think it's like a $25 card. Cash? Can I see it real quick? I'm just gonna keep the top load because I like the price tag. There you go. Thank you guys.
Have you been here all day yesterday?
Of course.
I didn't even see you here, dude. Dude, take some stickers.
Thank you.
How'd you do yesterday?
Been doing a ton of buying. That's the goal. Gotta buy. What up?
Did you do 15 for this?
15? Cash? Thank you. Thanks, boss. Enjoy the show. I want those two. I want your big guns. Do you have
What else is new? Anything? How's the new shot? I haven't even been, dude.
That's a you problem.
I know.
I know.
It's way better than the old one.
It is.
Is it?
It's nicer.
That's good.
It's nicer, it's cleaner, it's bigger, it's better.
That's awesome.
PSA 10 last sold for $315. There's no 9.5s on.
It's
Yeah.
only pop 6.
It's a pop 6. There's probably no sales on it. And I think
What I'm
that-
saying is like I mean,
Yeah, I know.
trying to figure out
How much is a half a point?
exactly.
Yeah.
What do you use? I'm using 130 lately. It's easier.
So I'm using alts for Beckett and PSA slabs because it's just easier than typing it in.
Yeah.
For everything that's not that, I have to type it all in, which I've been using 130.4. So PSA 9's about 140, anywhere from 108 to 143.
Yeah.
And what did I say? PSA 10 was 300?
15. Yeah, 315.
Jesus. So
That's kind of a big gap.
it is a huge, yeah.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But Wemby is so volatile. Like he goes.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at the PSA 9s. I mean, 91, 108, 136, 143.
That's what
I mean,
I'm
it's
saying.
all over the
I
place.
was looking.
Do 300 for both?
You just read my mind.
That's perfect.
Because I just
A
did.
little under on that. I was doing 102.
So what I just did on the calculator is 115 times 70%, which is 80.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I mean, I think 220, value for
Yeah.
this. I think that's fair.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate it. It's for all the good business. I mean, this is how I look at it: is All-Star break, baseball starting back up, football just got over. Once the playoffs come around, it's going to be pretty much basketball, with the exception of like the draft. Football will kind of spike back up then. I can't find this freaking card. I'm just gonna write them down, and then we can go from there. Well, the Gibbs is gonna go right in the collection.
Yeah,
So I really gotta try to crunch a number here.
yeah. You crunch a number here, and I'll just throw that one in there.
I appreciate it.
Because I think if you just hold this card, he's gonna start. I mean, it's gonna.
I know the case is like beat down. How'd you get this card?
I pulled the redemption for it, and that's how they sent it to me. So I haven't touched it at all.
Nice.
So Panini sent it exactly like that.
They probably just use a nice, juicy used one.
Yeah.
You guys trying to sell too?
I was just seeing if you were like trading and selling.
So the only cards I'm trading out of is that case there. Buying, yes, but I'm here right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're good. We'll come back to you.
Okay, yeah, thank you. If I can pay 6 here, can I pay 150 on that?
Yeah.
That works? Will you still throw this in? Appreciate you.
Can't wait to come buy a box in your shop later.
I hope you do. You can use that money and buy it. Oh, these are yours. There you go, us. Appreciate it.
Some 90s refractors, Hall of Fame autographs.
Have you showed the gentleman over there, Joe, yet?
I have not.
Because he likes a lot of this 90s, anywhere from like 50s to like 90s.
Oh, interesting. Okay. There's some 90s, some 2000s.
Yeah, because that's more up his alley than it is up mine.
Okay.
I'm still going to take a look either way.
Sure, thank you.
Yep.
Bro, they're gonna come to me.
I hope there wasn't a specific. I'm trying to keep it in the order.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I know some people are picky, some people don't care. Not my cards. I still try to respect the collection nonetheless.
Absolutely. Yeah, things got a little shuffled around today. You know what happens.
But no, I'm all set on these. But definitely show the gentleman Joe over there.
Very good.
He could take a look at it for you. I won't guarantee anything, but he could take a look for
Sure,
you.
sure. Thank you.
No, I totally get it. It is extremely expensive.
And he wants to do the PSA thing, like get some cards
Graded?
Yeah. How do you do that?
So I don't personally work with PSA. I don't personally like
Yeah,
PSA.
yeah.
I work with CGC and Beckett.
Okay.
But I always tell people grade with who you want to grade with, not what people tell you to grade with.
Yeah, we're not.
I'll give you my 2 cents, my opinion, and I'll try to help out as best as I can. But otherwise, I'm just not a fan of their lack of transparency, their poor customer service, their turnaround are terrible.
All this information in that you don't know.
So what I do at the shop is, again, I work with both of those companies. Excuse me. I do submissions on the first Monday of the month. So I just need the cards in my possession paid for before that first Monday.
okay.
So picture the Sunday is like the deadline.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is have your cards penny sleeved and top loaded, pay for the service, and I take care of the rest. No information you need. When the cards come back, I say, hey, your cards are back. Feel free to pick them up during business
so yeah,
hours.
I took your card so I can contact you.
Yep. You can email me, you can message me on social media, swing by the shop, but like I said, I'll do all the work for you.
That's great.
Yeah.
What's the thing on this? Is it like,
It's a laundry tag, pal. So you know the tag that's on your Celtics jersey? So do you just do football, pal?
oh, I do football, basketball, baseball. And you're from hockey, but we didn't bring any, right?
That's
We had a
okay.
couple, like, what were those? Gretzky?
Gretzky's probably the best name to have for hockey.
He's got a couple old Gretzky's. I said you should have brought them.
I have a YouTube channel too for the shop, and I have a lot of like informational videos on there. So like I do the show vlog. Yep.
Okay, great.
Actually, I'm recording it right now. So if we're able to make a deal,
Do it on your phone.
if we're able to make a deal, this deal will probably be part of the video. So this is anywhere between 5 and 10. So I use 130 point, which takes sales right from eBay. It just shows you what those best offers are.
Okay.
And then you can see the green numbers there are the sales of the card. So I'm not BSing you. And when I work on deals, I'm very transparent with people. I had a kid and his father right here, and I'm showing him the numbers, crunching them. You know, a lot of vendors aren't transparent, so make sure you're careful with who you trust. Because in my opinion, it's no point in being like, oh, this is a $2 card just to try to make a couple extra bucks.
Right.
I don't stand for that.
Well, plus I know you have to do all the work to get it graded and
Yeah, I don't grade everything. Well, I got to sell raw cards too. So that's why you'll see a lot of, raw cards and graded cards in there. So this is between $3 and $5. This is between 20 and 30.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah, JJ's good.
Can I take a look at it, like outside?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure there's no scratches or anything on it.
As soon as I pulled it, I put it in the sleeve. Yeah.
You know, I wish that meant a lot,
As he does.
but the way the manufacturer prints cards, so you can even see on the card, you'll see a print line
That's
right. All right, we can set the camera there. Nope, let's prop it up like that. Oh, perfect. We had a fantastic weekend. Day 2 was fantastic for selling stuff. Did not expect to sell as much as we did today, which is fantastic. One showcase was practically depleted, and obviously we had to rotate some stuff in as well. But I mean, buying, we did a pretty good job buying all weekend, mainly yesterday for day 1, but day 2 was also pretty good as well. Overall, a successful show, without a doubt. Definitely haven't crunched the numbers yet, but by far it was a great show overall. Made some connections, again, bought, sold, trade. Very, very happy weekend, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show if you were able to make it out yourself. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, guys. I really do appreciate it. You've already seen the pickup videos. We picked up a bunch of stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed that video as well. But please make sure you smash the thumbs up button, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Check out the channel membership program if you haven't already. But that will wrap it up for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. I've queued up an excellent video right there for you guys that I do believe is going to be excellent for your hobby endeavors. Hopefully, I'll see you in that one.